What is up, everybody? Welcome in to the Smash Bros. Podcast. My name's Chris.
I was going to say the Hulkamaniac.
Go for it.
No, I can't. It's already. It's
Come
lost.
on, brother.
It's lost, brother. If I didn't have the headset.
There it is. Whoa, right?
The one-time trick. Dude, tell me you didn't want one of those Scott Steiner coifs. What are those called? Coifs? Coifs?
Quaffs? Bandanas?
No. Remember that it was the chain metal, like.
Oh
hat?
Yeah, like the
When he was
Steiner
in his,
brothers
like,
used to have,
fucking
right?
22-inch
Yeah.
pythons.
Guys, we're all about the wrestling stuff today because we're going to a wrestling match after the show today, and it should be a blast. That's why the show is early, and we're here to just do our thing and hang out.
Let's talk some shit and then go have some fun.
Yeah, we'll be doing the podcast. This is going to be like a 2-hour top podcast, and then we're going to head out. We're going to get footage from that event, and then in a couple weeks, we'll have the footage plus our friend Brandon, who I believe is going to join us.
AKA McKenna Cruz.
I'm going to hold it to him. Yes, his name is at McKenna or at _ the Night Marcher on Instagram if you want to go follow him. But this is a local wrestling league in Hawaii called UCE Wrestling. UCE Wrestling.
I didn't even bother for to figure out what the acronym was. I was like,
Yeah.
I see you.
I just said UCE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
that's totally a Hawaii thing. I don't know if that's a Hawaiian thing or I
well,
think
no, that word is Samoan.
it's Samoan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to be hitting up the wrestling event after that. But today, we got some topics. We got Starfield showing off some major shit this week. We got Star Wars Outlaws that was also making a debut, but also is somewhat controversial. I guess you could say there was a little bit of controversy there. Get into that. And then we also have Diablo, some updates on Diablo, Deadpool 3, some whisperings of what's going on with that, although I think it's held up by the writer's strike currently. And then also a Prince of Persia gameplay. So Prince of Persia is coming out pretty soon, and they're doing more of the side-scroller platformer style game, and it actually looks really dope.
Yeah.
It's got an anime vibe to it, but it looks super sick, actually. And then Tom Holland might be walking away from Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah, so he's considering it. There was a whole breakdown in the Hollywood Reporter if you want to read that, but IGN kind of broke it down a little bit better, so it's not so lengthy. So I
hope it's one of those things where they just took like 3 words of one quote and ran with it instead of like it having legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And then I mean, it's kind of one of those things like he's ready to pass the throne to somebody else, I guess, for the role.
No, I refuse.
I mean, there's so many iterations of Spider-Man.
No, he's the best one by far.
But I mean, I think he has been the best one. If I had to pick one out of the series. He was definitely one of my favorites.
Andrew Garfield's my second favorite. As Spider-Man, the movies sucked, but he was a good Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom Holland's the best.
No Tobey Maguire votes in there?
I rewatched him. I think everyone who thinks he's the best hasn't rewatched those movies in a long time.
And I don't know if you're interested in Wes Anderson films, but Asteroid City comes out tomorrow.
Well, the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little iffy about showing movie trailers because last week Apple royally screwed our fucking stream.
Yeah, we got.
So I think we're okay with the gameplay trailers, but we'll see about the movie trailers. Game companies are usually pretty chill about that, but movies, hit or miss.
Not so much.
Okay. So let's jump right into it there.
Let's just jump it.
What do you want to hit first? Bud?
Let's start with that bad news. This Deadpool 3, dude.
Yes.
Zazie Beetz, dude.
Zazie Beetz. That's such a cool fucking name.
Yeah.
Dude. Here we go. So Domino actress Zazie Beetz says she isn't returning for Deadpool 3 in very sad news. Probably the hottest character you could have taken out of the entire movie. I don't know. Deadpool's chick was pretty hot, too. I don't know her name. But she was also eclectic, and the Domino character was great, too.
Yeah.
They did say they're bringing back Rob Delaney as Peter though.
Oh,
he was
that's fucking dumb.
this guy. So they're saying the outlet confirmed that Rob Delaney closed a deal to return for the third Deadpool film.
Wait, isn't that a stand-up comedian? Are they related?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
No.
But
There's a stand-up comedian that just went through rehab. He's married to Olivia Munn right now. That's Mulaney. My bad.
Oh, John Mulaney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fuck that.
But yeah, so
That face is iconic as fuck.
yeah, I know. Just to see that he was going to return. I mean, he's probably not going to have a lot of lines. I'm guessing he's just going to be a
not
comic relief
nearly
character.
as hot as Zazie. Bro, you know what? She's blown up though. Good for her.
That's what I'm saying.
She's ATL. She was I think in one of the she was in, remember that Bullet Train movie? She was in that too. She's fucking she's rad. That's why I thought like Domino was always like a tertiary character. She was in X-Force. I didn't know shit about her like as a personal character. Her skills luck. And so it was like, oh, that was dumb. But to see it like in real life was like, oh, that's cool. Like only
luck
because
was
her character
always
is
on
cool.
her side. So how much of it is actually luck?
Well,
you know?
so I think in comics her power is of probability.
Oh, okay.
So they say that it's over luck. The Longshot was another character that had that talent or mutation, whatever. And then originally Scarlet Witch was like that too. But then they just OP'd the fuck out of her.
Yeah, man. I didn't know Scarlet Witch was so strong until
she was.
They literally, that the fucking Doctor Strange movie where she just was fucking everybody up.
In the comics, to me, it started the House of M series. If you guys haven't read that, it's amazing. Essentially, there's a bit of turmoil, and her solution, she whispers, "No more mutants," and literally ends mutation for the most part. Yeah, she it's like a mass genocide. So it didn't necessarily kill everyone, but it eliminated the powers. But some people's powers were tied to how they survived, so they did die or disappeared. It was so wild, dude.
I mean,
but yeah, I can't recommend that series enough.
You do get her vibe a little bit too in WandaVision too. Ashley, I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the show, but it's been out for a long time.
Yeah.
She basically controls an entire fucking town.
Yeah.
Like their minds.
Everyone's
minds.
in it, yep.
And it's pretty freaking crazy. You're just like when you realize what's going on. That was an interesting series, but I mean in Doctor Strange she just straight up fucks
she
everybody
goes
up.
fucking nuts to butts, dude. Which upset me because she beat the shit out of my homegirl, Captain Carter. Yeah. Who is in the new Mission Impossible one?
I like that she kills one of the Mr. Fantastics from one of the dimensions.
Yeah. In terms of spaghetti.
That was played by what's his name from The Office, right?
Jim Halpert.
Yeah.
I don't. He doesn't have it doesn't matter. It's Jim Halpert.
Everybody hated him because he married. He actually
John
married
Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski. That's right.
Emily Blunt.
And yeah, he actually married her in real life, and then everybody hated him because they got divorced, and everybody blamed Jim.
Wait, they got divorced?
They got divorced. Yeah, in real life. Yeah.
Aww.
Not on the show, but in real life. Yeah.
Oh wait, you mean him and Pam?
Him and Pam actually got married in real life.
I'm talking, dude. I just showed my whole ass. He's married to Emily Blunt in real life.
Oh, Emily.
Currently.
Okay,
yeah.
no, yeah, Emily Blunt's Queen of Dragons.
But
okay.
he was.
I don't know why.
No, Emily Blunt's not Queen of Dragons.
Is it? No, Emil Clark. Oh my god! Oh my god! I quit. I quit already. The show's over. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Just kidding.
Bro, this is a two-man game of telephone where we just pass the worst shit back and forth to each other. I don't know. Emily Park was in, what's the one where they have to be quiet or else monsters are going to get them? She was in Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. The Quiet Place.
Okay.
Why? That's Emily Blunt. They're married in real life. She was supposedly going to be cast in the MCU too.
Okay, got it.
And she's hella cool, dude. Oh, Mary Poppins, that fucking...
She's in Devil Wears Prada. And Mary Poppins. That's right. Man.
Ugh. But Edge of Tomorrow, she was great in.
Mary Poppins wasn't that bad. Mary Poppins is actually my childhood favorite Disney movie ever.
I'd fuck with that spoon. You know who's so dope in that? Dick Van Dyke, bro.
Yeah, dude.
What an unfortunate name to grow up with, but what a fuck. Chim Chimmery, Chim Chimmery, Chim Chimchery. That's a banger. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
The whole movie's a banger, dude.
The OG one, the new one.
So whenever I would go to my
sucked.
grandparents' house, that was always the default. Like, we can keep him busy for like 2 hours because we'll put Mary Poppins
Pull
on.
out the clamshell VHS.
Yep.
And then the fucking.
And I'm downstairs doing the fucking penguin dance and shit. So.
Did you tie your pants around your ankles like they did?
I used to drop them a little bit, yeah, and then pull out the pockets, you know?
Yeah, but when you became a teenager and they saw you, they came down there.
They're
Hey,
like,
put it away.
pull your pants up.
Yeah. My computer had a virus. I was just trying to get rid of the virus. But yeah, that's a huge bummer.
Yeah.
Zazzy's dope. I hope they bring her back in some. I don't know what they're gonna do with this Deadpool. I know it's got to be largely focused on Deadpool and Wolverine because if they fucking hype this up so much just to be like Wolverine's in there for 3 seconds,
I know
that's gonna be such a cock tease.
They can't. He's too big, man. And that's what I think is up with Zay Beast too. Is that Zazie is that. They would need to create a bigger role for her, and I think they just didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I didn't like Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah, so
really much so.
Brianna Hildebrand as Negasonic Teenage Warhead will return, along with Shioli Katsune as her girlfriend, Yukio. I love Yukio.
Which one was I don't remember Yukio.
Yukio was like the cute anime girl that was at the X-Men house. She like.
Did she have a power? Did she have a?
I forgot what it was. She's a ninja. Associated with Wolverine. So yeah.
That's big dumb.
So I think she was in the other Wolverine movie, the second one. Not the first one, but the second one that came out where he's in Japan.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, she was cool in that one. The one where they take the adamantium out of him.
Yeah,
that movie sucked, but it was it was entertaining. The guy that plays Scorpion was in there. He was the bad guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that was an awesome movie. That movie, I liked. I don't know. I liked them.
It was entertaining, but it wasn't like a good movie.
It was the first Marvel movie that like took it to an extreme. Like it was like it didn't hold anything back. Like the action sequences were like. He stabbed so many motherfuckers, you know, and they would just like limbs would fall off and stuff.
No. That was the Wolverine movie. Like that was the one with Professor X. The one where he went to Japan was the one before it.
Was that previous to that one? I thought it was after.
It was previous to it. Because then the old guy is like dying, and it's the guy that he like saved in World War II.
Yeah.
So then the old guy wanted to take his mutation to like live forever, and I don't remember. Yeah, see, that movie was bad. And they ended up turning Silver Samurai, who's like a character in the Marvel universe. They made him like the old guy's suit, like he was a cyborg suit instead of like in his own character. It was dumb. Viper was in there too. Who's another cool character.
I wasn't familiar with all the canon, so I just enjoyed it was blank going in there blank. You know,
I still enjoy watching Wolverine movies just for Wolverine fighting stuff. Yeah, I mean, and like you can't go wrong with Hugh Jackman fucking.
You were a Wolverine guy, man. Like,
yeah,
you don't watch it.
I mean, we named my kid
as far as the
him.
action in the movies, it didn't lack. I don't think it lacked action.
No.
You know what I mean? It kept the story kept moving, and it kept it interesting. Granted, not everything was. It was like when they first showed Deadpool in Wolverine, and then everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Mouth.
Yeah,
it was weird. But again, I still enjoyed watching that movie too, for the most part.
Yeah,
give me mutants every time.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Let's see. Marina Baccarin will reprise her roles as Vanessa. Karen.
Oh, that's the one. That's the chick that you're talking about. She was in Firefly. Dope series. Nathan Fillion. She was also in she's married to the guy from Gotham. The guy that plays the detective in Gotham.
Okay, gotcha. What is his name?
His name's Gotham Guy.
Yeah, Gotham Guy.
He was in another one of those like teeny bopper drama shows, I think, too.
Was he in like Glee or something like that, or
No,
or-
it was like I kind of like the equivalent of like 90210, but for the generation
Oh, okay.
after. One of those kind of things.
And yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Hugh Jackman does as Wolverine, obviously, and
He's
see
gonna
how
be
big a role-
perfect.
I mean,
No matter what he does, he's gonna be perfect. Have you ever seen him fuck up? No.
That's true.
Like Denzel, like Leo, they ain't never fucked up not one time.
He seems like a chill, cool dude.
I want to drink with him.
I do too.
Dude, who else would you want to drink with in real life?
Bert Kreischer.
Can
Despite the
you?
shitty movie that just came out. I love
Okay.
you, Bert, but that movie was
Bert's cool. Bob the drag queen, definitely. wanna
he
drink
did
with
a
that
good
guy.
job actually acting in the movie. I just think the story was a little
yeah. He's a cash grab.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see.
Diablo 4. I want to play that for the record.
That
but-
one's a quick one, but I guess Blizzard nerfed the dungeons in Diablo 4, and that's how everybody was XP farming.
Blizzard be fucking shit up all the
So
time.
everybody was like, because I guess they wanted people to play more in the actual world than just in the dungeons.
Yeah.
So their idea was, hey, let's nerf the XP you get from the monsters in the dungeons, so more people are playing the game outside of the
Yeah.
dungeons. And everybody's just like, all the enemies are in the fucking dungeons.
Yeah.
So what do you want us to do? Just run around the fucking world and get no XP? They're like, if we want XP, you gotta.
This is why
I
I think this is what pisses me off about games now is that they overcomplicate things so much. Like, remember back in the days where you would just get a fucking sword and then you would kill a bunch of shit
Yep.
till you level up and you can use the new sword.
Yep.
And now your sword has extra attributes and enchantments and gem slots, and you can, double up the mastery of the sword. And
Yep.
it's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Just let me go kill shit and make it feel like I'm doing cool shit. I'm not one of these gamers, right? Where I'm min-maxing and like trying to get to the level cap before anybody else. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think a guy did it in, I want to say, like 48 or 72 hours. He got to level 100. I guess it's not too hard to get to level 50, but once you get to level 50, it starts getting
halts,
really
right?
grindy as shit.
But yeah, Blizzard's known to make all these like fucking weird ass decisions. They did it in Warcraft or World of Warcraft. They did it in Overwatch, obviously. They're gonna do it here again. And I'm just like, stop. Just let us play the fucking game. And I haven't even played it yet. I played the demo, and I plan to play this with some buddies and stuff like that. But
I think it's some of the players ruin it too, though. You're just like,
it's like that Rick and Morty deal where it's like your fan base kind of fucking ruins it for everybody.
yeah. And I've had that experience with friends that play it too. Because I'm just like, how do you motherfuckers find so much time to be grinding this shit?
Yeah.
Like, and literally, it's like I gotta get up tomorrow. Like, I can't be up 24 hours.
Yeah.
And fucking grinding that.
And that's
shit.
the thing is now you have to grind the sword slot, your hand armor slot, your chest armor slot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what? No. I just want to do cool. I want to gain a level. I want to get a new cool spell. I want to do it until I get to the next level.
Yeah.
And I want my guy to look cool in the end. That's it.
And that's another problem too, is playing solo in this game. It's really hard to level up once you get to that max,
that
50,
threshold.
level
Yeah.
50. Playing by yourself, it's hard to level up at that point. It's like grindy as shit. So generally, you have to play online in order to level your character up faster.
I hate that already.
And
I
it's
like
just
to play
kind of
with
like
friends, but don't make me.
yeah,
Don't make me.
So, I mean, it's kind of how it would get. So, grindy AF is what I hear. But
Speaking of a long time grind, that Starfield peeking
Yes,
his
sir.
head.
why is this screen still here?
Uh-oh. Kick him out.
Okay,
Go
okay.
wait.
No, we're good. Just making sure. I was like, why is that screen still showing that? Okay, probably just didn't
Lightsaber looks
refresh.
like a sex toy.
And it
Okay.
lights up. This is my lightsaber, guys. I'm a Star Wars fan, but this is my best lightsaber I have. That
Don't
one
you
back
have
there
one?
doesn't even light up.
Oh, really?
Not anymore. I've had that for a long time. But I'm going to get an official lightsaber. It's just a matter of time. I'm just kind of like, I think Darth Maul lightsabers and like
That's one of the coolest ones ever made.
AliExpress. I can get one.
Fucking if anybody ever working at Disney / Lucas or whatever sees this, Can you make a fucking axe? I want a light axe.
Ooh, like a lightsaber axe?
Yes.
Oh.
I want the blade. Like, oh, dude.
Just like, or like a giant fucking sword of some sort or something.
No,
right? Well,
I want
Kylo Ren kind of had one, I guess.
And that's why it was sick. Oh, you said Darth Maul, the double.
I mean, now
double-ended.
He was the first one to bust out the double-ended lightsaber, and everybody
now it's in
wanted
on the
it.
video games. Yeah, it's super cool. And he had the MC Hammer pants.
Yep.
And he was a fucking badass too. His face makeup was the sickest. Honestly, let's be real. Some of the Star Wars guys, it ain't it.
There's a Darth Maul fan film out there that is so well done, and it's just.
Oh, wasn't it on YouTube? Like, wasn't
it's
it
on YouTube?
Yeah.
But it's so well done. And,
It's the guy that took original stuff and reshot stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and man, I'd show it to you, but I don't know. I don't know if we have time today.
What a cock tease.
You want to watch it?
No, let's fucking around.
Okay, so everybody was talking about the Star Wars. Wait,
yeah, let's go to Star Wars because I haven't seen that. I just seen something with a fucking space motorcycle, and I was already on board.
So Star Wars Outlaws was officially announced, and they released a trailer for it. So
that guy better look cooler in the trailer because that ghetto blaster looks sick.
Yeah,
but his face looks dumb. And I don't like that axolotl thing already.
That's what it is, right?
Is it? That's what it looks like.
That's what I hear.
At least that's what I hear.
The Empire?
Sorry, I want to hear what it is. Dude, she looks so weird without the
Nebula.
But I watched that
She looks
actually.
like
So she films a week of her life when she was filming. Yeah.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere.
Whose voice is this? It
The main character.
No, but it sounds like a familiar person.
But the world here belongs to the syndicates.
So this happens between some of the movies?
I'm actually not sure where this takes place in the timeline.
This has got to be irritating to you. Look how good these character models look.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the original and they look so fucking junk. It's hard. It's really hard to like. This is why I think they should just skip forward. Just drop all the Skywalker shit. Just move the story forward because it's always gonna look better than the original shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking move forward.
If I want to survive,
Oh, that looks weird.
I have to play their game.
Oh, that animal is kind of cute.
Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
Oh, he shot first.
There she is.
Yeah.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
That looks cool.
The underworld shows no mercy.
That guy looked like,
big
my name's
galaxy out-
Domingo Montoya. You killed my father. Now prepare to die. I don't like this character's
And I'm
face.
gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
I still don't. The character grew on me. The cute axolotl thing
Yeah.
that grew on me.
And that's gonna
that
be
guy
like
looks
her
cooler.
companion, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like an android or
What was
whatever.
that black merc droid in the other one? Was it
They
in
didn't really show
Rogue
any
Squadron?
gameplay in that, but
Yeah, that's what's kind of.
Nice one.
It's just looks like the other Jedi game.
it does have a little bit of that vibe
Hang
to
on
it.
Yeah.
tight, little buddy.
Yeah, you're platforming with another creature instead of a droid. It's a, you know.
That's Lucas,
Was
man.
it-
Just churn them and burn them, dude.
You got to get a key card to another door, and then you got to go through the. Ooh, slow mo, bro. That was cool.
That was close.
If you could play that like Road Rash, that'd be dope. I would play a whole game dedicated to this.
On the sensors yet.
Anybody on the sensors now?
Ace Combat.
Firefighters on us.
Joe a barrel roll.
It'd be sick if I can use my flight sim
That would be dope.
stick to play this part, but
The Empire.
they don't really do that very often.
Working on it.
Fuck.
so-
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, do a barrel roll.
That's a trap.
Yeah. So
I mean, it doesn't look anything like revolutionary or anything.
yeah, you
That
gotta
guy's
show-
kind of cool.
Where do we go next?
Anywhere we want.
So there's a little bit of controversy over playing a woman.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool playing a woman, but
I be playing these women all the time.
I
you know
guess
what
they
I'm saying?
have like a. They said it's. I guess it's supposed to have kind of like a Red Dead Redemption kind of vibe, or like like a GTA vibe to it a little bit, where it's open world and you can
world.
kind of do the missions as you want. Granted, the Star Wars now is kind of like that anyway. The current one, the Jedi Survivor, because it's like that too, where you have your set missions, but you can do them whenever you see fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it looks like copy paste.
a little bit. It
I
feels
mean,
a
her
little
face in the
copy-pasta.
still frame looks good, but when it was animated, it looked stiff.
Yeah.
Very weird.
And it's just like, you know what? Like, I do agree with the people though who are like, can we play as a fucking alien for a change? Like, why are we always playing as a human?
You
know?
show all these aliens like the fucking and the same ones that I don't give a fuck about the Greedo race. I don't give a fuck about the spider face dude. I don't give a fuck about
Squid guys.
the squid guys. I don't give a fuck about any of those guys. But if you like, they should have more representation instead of being a fucking cantina. You know what I mean?
And I don't know if maybe the human characteristics are what people like relate to, or something. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
if it's
that's the
gonna be,
case.
yeah, I don't know.
But
it just looks like copycat.
I would
These
love to be like a
though,
fucking alien, dude.
God damn, these textures are
It's gonna look-
fucking great.
So now we're starting to see these games utilize the Unreal Engine 5.
yeah,
And man, like some of these, like maybe not these scenes so much, but yeah, when you're wandering and stuff, you'll be seeing all the lighting effects on everything, and it's just gonna look fucking dope as shit.
that guy look cool. I want to be that guy.
All the reflections in the floor and stuff like that, and then the lighting will light up the walls. So
I think it's funny that all these games focus on you being like an intergalactic cowboy sort of thing.
yeah,
And it's like that couldn't exist. Like it just you can't, and not everybody could be a cowboy. There's not all these, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There's got to be some regular Joe schmoes. They get caught up in it. I don't
I'm
know.
guessing she's like a scavenger / outlaw, right? I mean, obviously outlaw
Slash stripper?
no scavenger.
Slash stripper?
Maybe. I mean, like you got to make your money.
Do
man.
you?
Not,
I gotta
not
put myself
judging,
through
you know
cowboy
what I'm
school.
saying? Shit. So yeah, I mean, I still haven't played the newest Jedi Survivor yet, and
My son loved the shit out of the first one. He got to play at Brent the Reamer's house.
oh yeah,
And he was fucking going to town. It was one of the first times I've been able to backseat game.
yeah,
And he was just having fun doing it instead of me going like, get the fucking thing, go to the fucking wall and press the fucking button.
Yeah.
So he was like, there was a little bit of guiding, right?
Yeah,
but
it does guide you along a little bit.
he
yeah.
was able to do most of the shit himself. And seeing him get jazzed about wall running and stuff like that, it was
Yeah.
like, dude, that's what video games are for. Like,
It's really fun once you start getting the hang of it, and then you get used to the blocking system and everything like that, and then the combat becomes kind of fluid.
yeah.
So it makes you feel like a real Jedi because you're like doing some pretty cool shit.
Oh,
you know?
dude, and he was, he was only, level 1 to 3, right?
Yeah.
And he was straight up executing dudes, and I was like, oh shit, like that looked fun. Just yeeting him off.
Yeah, just
High platforms or just literally slicing
the
arms
classic
off.
yell.
You're saying,
But I'll check it out. I guess.
nah, you're gonna wait for a
There's
Steam
so
sale.
many
Don't
games.
be exactly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
I'm just a slut for Star Wars stuff.
I'm a
That's all.
slut for fucking Roosevelt shirts. You know the brand that I normally wear? It's not this one. It's not
that's
this
not
one.
Roosevelt's?
No, this is one of those Instagram links that you shouldn't click, but you still do anyway. And then it's okay. But Cena got me a Galactus one. It takes
Ooh.
up the whole stomach.
It would make sense because he's humongous, right?
Yeah. And so I'm like, do you get it? You get it?
Yeah.
And then here's the big thing. Spoiler alert. She got me a Magneto one, and it looks so fucking sick. Because he's like one of my favorite villains. GameStop's releasing a Magneto helmet, like the one, the Iron Man ones they have.
Really?
They're at the end of next month. So
Which Magneto, like the original Magneto helmet, or like the X-Men First Class Magneto helmet?
the original one,
Okay.
original one that has the emblem in the middle with the, kind of like a little horn thing.
Yeah. The
Oh,
classic
dude,
comic.
so
look.
sick. I can't wait for me and Logan to fucking do like a photo shoot where I'm like pretending to like rip the adamantium out of the bone. It's already put in motion, dude.
That's awesome. Speaking of random internet shit, I bought a hockey puck, a crystal hockey puck that's going to be filled with water from the ice of the championship game.
That's fucking cool. That's so
Of the Golden Knights,
extra.
who are champions this week.
Wah, wah, wah.
VGK, baby! Golden Knights pulled off the... I don't know if you guys are any hockey fans out there, but...
If
Vegas
not, learn you
won
something.
the Stanley Cup this past week. Dominating the Florida Panthers.
It was
9-3.
That was a gross game.
It was just
gross
a
game.
massacre. That last game was a massacre.
It's a total debacle.
So yeah, I was like, I saw it online and I was like, yeah, I'm buying that.
It just seems like one of those things that, like, was it Bella? What's her name? Bella Morphine.
Bella Thorne or Bella, yeah.
Where you like it buy her bathwater or something like that. You're like, you don't
Belle
really,
Delphine, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, this game of telephone is the best. But yeah, you don't really know what you're getting, but you kind of hope that's what you're getting, I guess.
Don't drink it.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking drink it.
You drink the bath water?
No, not the bathwater. The hockey puck water. Maybe it'll imbue me with the fucking strength.
Yeah, right. I feel like the water boy when he gets the water from the Arctic priest or whatever, the shaman.
Or
Yeah.
Daffy Duck when he drinks Bugs' secret elixir.
Oh yeah.
I'm chasing all my shots with fucking T-Mobile Arena water. It's T-Mobile Arena, right? That they play at?
Yes. Yeah, it's T-Mobile. It's Stanley. It's definitely from the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm not sure if it's from the final game.
Dude, what if it's the one that they lost and you got the fucking boo and they don't fucking... There's no way they don't reuse that water. It's in the middle of fucking the desert. They have to. Like, just like Vegas, the Bellagio reuses all that water. They don't go through a lot of water.
Yeah, they don't waste a lot of water.
Which, hats off to them. But
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe
There's
they
no
store it
way.
in something and then they purify it and then put it back on the rink. I don't know.
I don't know. Where is it? Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. No. Fuck.
Yeah, but I guess there was a lot of like stupid debate over like, oh, it's a female character, not gonna play it, and it's like, dude. But I get the like wanting to do a custom character, customization. Like, let you make a character however you want. You know, I have nothing against females being the protagonist, but
Yeah, but sometimes it's got to feel like if you're telling a very certain story, I don't care if it's female. Like, just give it to me, baby.
yeah.
But like sometimes,
But now that I watch that too, I'm like, it's basically set on a story of a person, right?
Yeah.
So you can't customize it. So that argument's kind of moot.
yeah,
But I was thinking it was like they advertise it as like this open world game where you can do whatever you want, but I don't think it's as open world as they say it is. you
yeah,
know?
and then you buy it, and
Got it.
that's it. They got your
That's how
money.
a lot
What
of
the
games.
fuck
That's
are
how
you
a lot
gonna
of games
do?
feel.
What are
these
you gonna
days.
do, brother? They got your money already. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, you want to make a custom character?
Yeah.
Buy the $20 DLC.
Yeah. Don't forget to pay for the battle pass, and you can get a new jacket.
New jacket, a special gun, and then you can change the autosill's color.
A new jacket, because we know you fucking perverts will be jacking it.
Silja, thank you for the follow
Who said that?
on Twitch. That is Brian. That is my wife's fiance.
My boyfriend,
That's your
Brian. What's
that's-
up, dude?
That's the dude.
Have you been getting my semi forget me nots? But yeah, now they got your fucking money. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And to an extent, I don't give a fuck on the shit that I'm invested in. Marvel, you got my money. You'll always have my money. There's very few things you could do,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna at least be interested. You know how much fucking money I've spent in Marvel Snap, a phone game? You know what I mean?
That's-
Like it's not.
Yeah, the pay to play stuff.
Yeah, it's they know it.
I
They
played a
know
Star
it.
Wars game that was like that, where it's like an RPG style, and then you get to a certain level, and then you can't do shit
Yeah.
anymore, and then it's like, okay,
You need
gotta
gems,
buy.
but
Yeah.
to get gems, you have to have crystals.
Yeah.
But to get crystals, you can get 5 every 3 days, and it costs
Yeah.
75 to do
Yeah.
anything.
Or you could just buy them for $100.
Exactly. So you can get the cosmetic thing in the game that you can never wear.
Yeah.
It's so silly, and like as
It works. though,
adults,
obviously.
we
Yeah.
know this, but I'm not
You're
gonna
like,
stop.
What's $20 for 100 gems?
Yeah, exactly. For the 4th time this month.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're like, holy shit, that's a AAA game. I spent a AAA game to collect art inside of a game that once it shuts down, I'll never have. Like, the amount of money I've
It
spent,
never belongs to you permanently.
the amount of money I've spent on Fortnite skins is appalling.
Oh, I did the same thing for Apex.
Is
so I feel you.
appalling.
I was like, there's nights where they would do the token sales, and I was just like, yep,
Yeah.
splurging tonight. I want that fucking skin.
Give it.
I've done it. But the great thing about those games is you don't need it to enjoy the game necessarily. It's just,
But if you want to
enhances
play it the
your
way
game.
that you want
Right,
to
right.
play it, that's the thing, is they're clearly telling the story from a very particular spot, and that's cool. If the story makes sense like that, that's cool.
Yeah.
Tell it like it is, because I think too many games are like open world, even Diablo to a certain extent, right? Like, I don't need to customize the facial hair and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I don't want that to be the focus. Give me a better story, and I'll follow it wherever.
I like that option though. I like being able to like give my guy dreads or like a fucking huge beard or scars or tattoos.
Yeah,
you know?
and then fucking 2 hours and 12 bong rips later, you still don't have a fucking character yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing where I was just like min-maxing. You're like, wait, is that the hair that I want?
yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta say, when I played the beta for Diablo 4, and I love the amount of customization you can do to the characters. Like,
I didn't find it was that much,
it
I
was
wanted-
it was more than most games.
but I want more. It just wasn't the stuff that I wanted. I think
Yeah.
there was a lot, but it wasn't.
I don't think it's that type of game though.
Yeah, because the gear is what makes you look cool, not because you're covered for the most part. You know.
Yeah, true.
When I do play that game, and no one take my fucking idea, I want to make the avatar. I think so. If you get a sorcerer, you have fire and ice, and I think you get lightning too.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I played. I played as a sorceress.
it looks
So
hella
I
fun.
made a badass looking chick, dude.
Yeah.
It was like,
See,
she
and
looked
did you
sick.
have a problem with that? No.
No.
But
No.
But then when Star Wars
But I
tells
had the
you
choice.
have to be,
Yeah.
then it's a problem.
Yeah.
I think-
But
See?
like I said, Diablo's different because it's a true open world game. Like you play it at your pace, you do it how you want. Yeah, there's like a main storyline mission, but that's not the focus of the game, I guess you could say. But I don't know. This one looks pretty, in terms of storyline, it looks pretty linear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You may be able to go do like scrapyard runs and stuff like that, but I think the main focus is still the story of the game.
Bro, if you can customize your fucking Space Harley, sick.
That'd be dope.
Sick.
That's
Or
not a
if
bad
you play
idea.
that game like Road Rash, sick.
Oh, man.
All about it. Or if you get to, yeah, dude.
Should go back to Road Rash.
Or I guarantee you'll get to armor up your little axolotl too.
That's what I was
Or
saying.
like do
you
Pokemon fights
You
with
could
it.
color his hair, fur different colors or some shit like that, or give
It
him-
looks weird when he's on the back of the bike. It looks like she got like string doo-doo coming out of her butt.
All right, I think you should check out this Prince of Persia. And Brian, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. When am I gonna play? Are you guys on? Are you guys doing the grind right now for Diablo?
Oh, who is that? Who's playing? Who's it?
My sister.
Oh, you guys are already.
I knew that. Yeah, because literally playing it right now.
Are you guys playing Druid? Are you guys? Is it look as stupid as that?
Yeah. What class did you guys go with?
Because I want Druid to be cool, but I heard it doesn't get cool till 50 or 65. I heard. Rogue. Oh, Sork. Oh,
And of course,
Sork.
she was the Sork class back when we used to
in the
play.
OGs.
That's why I went with Sork too, because Sork was my favorite class.
So I've always
But,
been give me Paladin or like so World of Warcraft. It's all Shaman Druid, but this Druid looks kind of dumb in Diablo, and I
Yeah.
heard it doesn't get cool till later. So I had a position, and I was like, oh, what looks cool? Barbarian always looks cool. Like oh, fucking smash it.
I'm not a big tank player. I like to be balanced. So
No.
I like to be like mid-range.
I like
mid-range player.
to smash
So
it.
Rogue would be good. A Sork is kind of like a distance player.
Yeah, I like to
And then-
smash it and then go, oh fuck, that's too many, and then be able to heal, and
Yeah.
then be able to heal myself. I like
Yeah.
being able to heal myself, but that's other than that.
I like to heal or pew pew.
Yeah. See,
I kind of like more of the assassin style, or necromancer would probably be fun too. Actually,
it looks. I haven't heard. See, this is what I hate. I hate this about myself is that I'm not even playing the game currently, but I'm like consuming all this fucking media around it. Like, what are the optimal builds? What
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
what are this, and this? You can play this. Oh, but what you should be doing is leveling this way. And I literally haven't bought the game yet.
yeah, and you realize how technical it can get and how deep it can get, and like, I don't know if I'm that level of nerd, man, when it comes to like that stuff. I mean, I
When-
get why people like it, but
I think I'm manic, right? Is where when I'm consuming it, I want it all. And I'll lose 5 to 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
And just like getting up to pee and fucking eat a sandwich and chug an energy drink, right? Like, but those times are so few and far between now that I will always lean more towards the phone game that I could take to like play while I'm taking a shit, right? Like,
yeah.
I'll do that more, or ones that you could just like, not like autoplay games, but
Yeah.
ones that you could just like, I'm gonna set these guys to train while I go to sleep, and when I wake up, I'm gonna collect them
So
from
like
training.
an Ultima Online EverQuest kind of thing.
Dude, EverQuest was too weird for me. The lizard people.
I guess I'm more story based. Like I like to be immersed in the story and actually give a shit about
To
the
feel like,
characters.
yeah,
like that's why Mass Effect's one of my favorite games, right? Because like the dialogue was so awesome, and just like the storylines you had, the relationships you had with all the characters,
Hey.
just made you.
you're in a safe space. I know
Yeah.
why you played it.
Yeah,
You wanted to sex everyone.
I had sex with Tali, and I had sex with Miranda. I think I had sex with all of them actually, except the male characters.
You definitely had to tell before your wedding day. You're like, babe, I cheated on you.
Tali was my favorite though.
Dude, I actually got sad in the Final Fantasy remake. There was a character that you really couldn't interact with in the OG one, but this one you could, and I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, we're gonna do sex, and then she died, and I got real sad, and I was like, fuck.
I guess
I did all that work when I could have been banging Tifa by now. Shit. And my material sucks.
I had like a semi-emotional attachment to a video game character, and it's not good. I was like, okay, I gotta put this game down.
Who was it? Was it that? That's
was
the one.
Kali, yeah.
Which one is that in the game?
She's the one that wears the mask, and I can't remember the name. Shoot, what race was she? It was so long ago. I played through that game,
I've never seen that character ever.
but yeah, she's a Korean. That's right. Weird, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, she's my favorite character to have a relationship with in the game. There's a lot of stuff out there. If you just
Yeah,
Google it,
I
I'm
was
just telling you.
that last one. I was just like, "What's the rule? Internet rule 34, something like that."
If with a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Especially with AI these days, you
One
never fucking
shall
know.
one shall fall.
Okay,
Yeah, let's watch this Persia.
Prince of Persia, baby.
Dude, his eyebrows are strong.
You're gonna like this trailer, bro. I'm telling you right now.
He's pretty handsome, dude. He's got that Rufio
You'll
haircut
know
already.
immediately what it reminds me of.
Oh, the fucking what's that show that I fucking love? Based on that fucking internet, the League of Legends. What's the League of Legends show? That was so good. It made me like toxic
I know
white
what-
women real quick.
I can't remember the name of the show. I watched it too.
It made me cry, that show.
It was a good show.
It is a great show.
Naruto running.
It's definitely very stylized. That, oh my god, I want that beast to be my gamer avatar. Because my gamer name is Bucksnort, and that's, do that.
Oh, there
Give me
you go.
that. Give me that. Come here, Pumbaa. You got knocked the fuck out.
Naruto run.
What are those called again? Fuck. This is gonna bother me. They have the tail of a snake, the body of a lion. They have the it's not a griffin. Oh
griffin.
fuck. What is it?
Arcane was the name of the
Arcane.
show.
Oh yes, Arcane. Dude, did you cry during Arcane?
I
I cried multiple times.
I teared up.
I cried hella times.
But so this is like a little bit of the gameplay though. So wait, stop. No one told you to keep going.
In your sex
No,
tape.
stop and don't. All right, but this is some of the gameplay.
It looks like what, like a roguelike, kind of like a side scroller roguelike.
Yeah, platformer.
Our kingdom is cursed. The
But it
prince
looks
has
fun.
been
I like platformers, like when they're well done.
Nope.
Do you not?
I hate accurately jumping.
I love that. I love when you gotta like nail
rescue
shit.
him and save the empire.
I nail my fucking forehead to the wall.
But we weren't prepared for
What is it
coming
called?
next.
Chimera.
Again,
Oh my
they weren't
god.
prepared for
Thank
me.
you so much. That was gonna fucking bother me. Yep, see?
This looks like it could be a mobile game too, though. Oddly enough.
Yeah. I like how stylized it is. But Kendrick Lamar for the I don't know.
Yeah. Is Kendrick Lamar Persian?
It doesn't make sense in this. I think what they're leaning towards is making you feel like a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Dude, that Pumbaa guy is fucking sick.
And he's huge compared to you in the game too.
In these times of darkness.
Oh, that. Ooh.
is the only
Wait,
thing
wait,
that
wait.
keeps
Go
us
back.
fighting.
Oh, the wolf, dude.
I will.
I
fulfill
like.
my
I
destiny
mean, I'm digging the
and
art
save
style for sure. You know.
It's definitely flashy, but it definitely has like a very clear like shoot, what is the word for it? They have a very clear art direction, which I definitely like. I just don't know.
It's kind of anime-esque, you know what I mean? Like it's
and
got
it doesn't
the
feel
Japan
like
vibe
it
to
matches
you know?
up with Persia. right?
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah, I
there's
get
a
that.
disconnect between that, the art style, and then the music that they're choosing for it. Like, I fucking love me some Kendrick. Like, you know, West Coast all day.
Yeah.
But like, I think they're just trying to convey that you want to feel like a badass this whole time, right? Because that's some definite hype music, but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't translate.
I think
for
it'd be
this.
quick action timing, a lot of flashy, like special moves kind of
Yeah.
things, you know. And then maybe some combo action in there too, I guess. But
In
like,
these times of
The-
darkness.
oh, dude, I want that dog. I want.
yeah, the villains look badass.
They look so sick. Even those skeleton dudes that they designed and like the other tertiary characters look fucking cool as hell.
Yeah.
That guy looks so sick, and he has
Darkness.
wings, bro.
Hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I
And the
will
voice-
fulfill my destiny.
Like if you, I don't know if you played Lost Ark, but it kind of has that same kind of art style vibe to it a little bit. Like,
You know what this is kind of giving, dude? Like they try to copy Into the Spider-Verse.
It also kinda
art
looks like,
the
like the
guy's-
Fortnite cutscenes a little bit. Too.
Yeah, the guy's voice is white though. It doesn't match up with this.
Save the kingdom.
It sounds like Orlando Bloom.
It sounds English, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like an English.
Save the kingdom. Shut up, dork. It looks kind of cool. I'd watch. Oh, it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I gave a fuck.
Where's the release date?
It flashed right before the big.
January 18th?
Yeah,
Or
I don't know.
no, June 18th? January 18th. Okay, so
Oh, I thought
beginning
it
of
said
next
June.
year. I
I
thought
don't
it
know
said
how to
June, too.
read.
I thought it was coming out soon too. Okay. But yeah.
Chimeras, dude. Chimeras are so sick. Every game that has chimeras, fucking all the Final Fantasies have chimeras, and you have to like get like one of their feathers or something to like. Oh, bro, it's so cool.
Upgrade your weapons.
Until
or
you're
whatever.
hella strong, and then they're like, "Pff, "Get the fuck out of here, bitch ass chimera! You ain't shit."
Just making sure we're still running. Okay, we're good there.
Dude, did you pick your name? Why am I reading like Zuljin, like the fucking troll?
That's their usernames on Twitch.
No. But like, did they get that from like the troll warlord? Oh, dude.
Like where did it come from?
Dude, oh my god, like fingers crossed.
Is it Chimera?
Where that's you fucking
Chimera.
heat. I'm gonna beat your dick off. No, but the Ziljin. I think if I'm right, then he leaves your sister and we get married in Canada. If I'm right.
Better watch out.
If I'm right.
Better watch out, T.
Mr. Studio
He's
Man.
Mr. Studio Man.
Got it.
Got him.
Tom Holland, please don't ever leave me.
Still a piece of garbage.
Tom Holland better not leave ever. If I could capture that man as my own Pokemon, I would.
Tom Holland
There's
says
part
part
of
of
me
him
that
wants
wants
to
to
walk away from Spider-Man. Speaking of the Hollywood Reporter, Holland said he's afraid to mess with what's currently a beloved trilogy of Spider-Man films, even if he and the executives at Marvel do have a good idea for the fourth movie. I think we
keep
found
it
the reason
going.
for doing another film. I'm really, really happy with where we're at in terms of being creative, but I'm also a little apprehensive about it. There's a bit of a stigma about the fourth one in all franchises. I feel like we hit a home run with our first franchise, and there's part of me that wants to walk away with my head held high and pass the baton on to the next lucky kid that gets to bring this character to life.
He's so fucking Why is he just so cool, dude?
Discussions for the fourth movie are on hold because of the writer's strike, but it seems that they already have a script. They have the writers already have a story together with Kevin Feige. So,
Dude, if the writers strike, are these ununioned writers then? Or is he like paying people on the under?
no, they're part of the Writers Guild. I think they just wrote the story before. They wrote the story before the movie, before the filming. Because a lot of times they have these like, that's how they turn them out so quick, right? Is they just
Yeah.
have the story ready. But the thing with the writers is too, like, once you're filming, things don't work, and they have to rewrite.
They have to come
it.
back, yeah.
They
yeah.
have to rewrite things, right? Because it has to work with the story sometimes.
Unless you're, what's her name? The chick that played Wednesday.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
She took all the credit.
Literally, like,
Yikes.
I mean, it was a huge show, but she like literally was like, if it wasn't for me,
Yeah,
this story
this shit when I got
wouldn't
made
been
because
nearly as
I
good.
went in there and I told them, which could have been true,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I mean-
fucking bite your tongue, dude.
Hey, more
It
power,
takes a
but don't
village.
throw like your writers and shit under
Yeah.
the bus. You know what I mean? Like, just say like, hey, I was glad they gave me a lot of creative direction,
Some wig or
in the
like gave me
story.
wiggle room
Yeah.
to put my input in.
But don't
or
be
something
like,
that.
this show wouldn't have happened with. I mean, obviously she was a great Wednesday Addams, but don't say like the story wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for you. I mean, she has the right to say that to an extent, I
Yeah,
guess.
of course. And
You know, but-
I want more strong female writers,
Absolutely.
perspectives.
Absolutely.
Either way, give me Issa Rae in everything. My wife is tired of hearing her name because I fucking champion her so hard because I think she's fucking funny, creative. Like she's just the best. And so give me more of that. Give me. But fucking dude, rising tide floats all boats, bro.
Yeah.
Throw people like Karl Malone shot out John Stockton quite a lot.
Yeah.
His big dumb ass was like, yo, I would have scored all them baskets.
I mean, it's true. He wouldn't have. He. You know, that's the thing is, don't throw your team under the bus, man.
Yeah.
Because who knows the next project you come along, and then they're like, I don't want to work with her.
And it
'Cause
seems like writers take that shit personally. Like
They
just like
definitely
service
do.
industry members, right?
They definitely
if
do.
you don't take care, that word gets spread.
Well, and then there was a whole thing with the COVID shit, and it was just like, you're so dumb. Why are you even bringing that shit up? Like everybody was working through COVID in one way or another.
Well,
so
that's
like,
the thing that was
you
fucked
know?
up is that they were like, well, actually, by you being a beacon for that, you making yourself look like you put all those people at risk
right.
instead of
Saying, hey, I can't do this. I
Yeah.
have COVID. I'm not going to spread it. She was like, screw it. I'm going to work. Like,
by
it's just
trying
kinda
to
just-
sound like your
just
own
stop.
hype man. You're just like, dude, just take a break. Like,
you
just-
know, to be young again.
I'll never know.
Because I think she's what, like 20? I want to say she's not that old. Right?
She's barely legal.
What's her name?
Wednesday Addams.
Why are we? I swear to God, I can pull up all these names in my head, but when we're on the show, I'm just like I freaking have like writer's block. or
That's
whatever.
my mutant ability. I have an aura that
Jenna
affects
Ortega.
cognitive abilities.
Ugh, Jenna Ortega.
In short, I make you dumber when you're around me.
Do you just emanate that? No, that's
Yeah.
No, that's just me, bro. It's
No,
not. you.
here's the deal. I can't be the smartest person in the room, but I can make everyone else dumber. And that's where I that's where I
How did
function.
pull up the script here. Okay. Yeah, 20 years old. So all you guys out there simping for this chick, just know
Hey, you guys. And you have a right to. She's a very pretty girl.
she's very pretty, and she is over 18, but still.
Ew, dude, does it make you feel gross that like when
I don't-
when I was 18, she was born?
Dude, well, we got to look at IDs every day. You know what I mean? And you see someone and their birthday is 2003,
If there's
and
a
you're like,
2,
they're
I
fucking
have-
21, and you're like, holy shit.
If there's a 2 at the start, I go like this. And then I do the math. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you were born today, 2003, you were 21. And that's kind of insane to think about.
I graduated high school when you were born.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Well, how about Bill Murray hooking up with what's her name? Freaking
I'm jealous and I'm upset because Khalees, everyone knows her from Milkshake, but no one remembers the other stuff. Busta, what it is right now. That's her too. And her albums too, like when she released Braveheart after her breakout with Nas,
yeah.
iconic. It was because he made like a fuck you track. Well, actually, he made like a I'm sorry we didn't make out track on his album, and she came back with a I've grown and I'm past that, and I thought that was the biggest fucking flex, and she's cool for that. Plus, she has the what's it called? What's the one? I hate you so much right now. That's her iconic track right there. Everyone knows for Milkshake because duh.
Yeah.
But that one was the banger.
She's 43.
And he's 743.
I mean, at that age, it's not as disturbing at that age. You can't just be like, oh, when you were 40, she was 10. Like, I don't know. It's different at that age because you're talking about a maturity factor.
Here's what we're talking about.
Right?
Here's what we're talking about.
But when you're 72 and you hook up with a 43-year-old, you're just like, eh.
I
mean, and he's fucking Bill Murray, so but
yes,
she's
Bill
denying
Murray.
it, obviously.
And she's changed too. She's like a farmer now.
Yeah.
She raises her crop. She has like a skin product line.
Yeah.
She's pretty dope. But here's what we're not talking about. What we know to be true at this point.
It's like she's been around the block. He's been around the blocks multiple times.
Here's something that you didn't want to know.
What's that?
Bill Murray's probably got a big old donger. That proton pack came from the hip, son. He's slanging.
I mean,
He's slanging.
The dude, you got his fair share of pussy during his day for sure.
What do you mean during his day? Today is his day.
Yeah.
He's getting pulling Khalees, dude.
Man, he's
do you think
he's
he ever
getting
goes
up there
like-
though, man? I forgot what was the last movie I saw him in? Wasn't it a Marvel movie? Or wait, what was he in? Where?
Remember he was in that.
He was
that
in
zombie one.
That's what
Yeah.
Zombieland. Yeah, that's right. He was in Zombieland.
He was in the Steve Azuzu.
Steve Zissou. No, but wasn't he in the second one? Was he in the second Zombieland?
Or he was in the first one. He was like the big payoff.
What was one where he was like in an office lobby and he shows up out of nowhere? Crap.
I don't remember.
It was like an action movie. I want to say it was like a Marvel film or something.
Was Bill Murray in a Marvel movie?
He makes like a cameo appearance at the end of the movie.
Dude. Oh, Quantumania.
Yeah, Quantumania.
Oh, he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
He was a bad guy. Stripes was good. Oh, he was Garfield.
Yeah, so he was in Ant-Man and
Space
the
Jam,
Wasp. That's
fucking
right.
iconic.
Because I just went and saw that not too long ago. So I was like, what was he? I saw him recently. So yeah, but
Bro, do you think he ever goes like, hey, want to see if my hog casts a shadow?
shit. Guaranteed. I mean,
Bro, he just flops that shit on the table.
comedians get away with a lot more apparently than some other people.
Well,
so-
shit, Lucy K's back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Sheesh.
But
Yeah.
I do not promote the
This just in.
the unsolicited dick showings to people. I do not.
But this
promote
being
that.
said, if this gets back to Bill Murray, feel free to text me. let me panoramic see that shit. Because guaranteed, it's confirmed at this point.
the guy's
Let me
a
write it
pimp
up.
though. The guy's a pimp for sure.
He's so cool.
I don't think anybody hates Bill Murray.
What if he was like real Cosby with it and he was just burying it down like.
We'll find out after he dies, probably.
Yeah, and then this whole we got to delete
Yeah.
this whole cast.
It's like Michael
So you gotta
Jackson
hold
or
it.
fucking whoever. We'll find out all about their shit afterwards.
The yuck.
I hope not. I hope this is not true. With
Dude,
all my heart. I hope it's
again,
not true.
I think I brought this up
Can we just
yesterday.
have one good one that doesn't?
Tom
that
Hanks,
doesn't do that
dude.
shit?
Tom Hanks. I heard he was on the flight, and it's making me real sad to think about that.
Yeah, there was that big thing where he was like jumping on the Epstein planes.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I don't know how true that was. I was wondering if that was just like a right wing rumor about shit. But
I hope not, because he's a fucking treasure.
it's hard for me to think Tom Hanks would be that guy. I think
Yeah.
there was the whole controversy with him and COVID though. When that whole shit went.
Because he almost died.
Yeah, he almost died, but there was something like he was doing something in Australia that people weren't cool with. I can't remember what it was. I
Living
really
his best life, being Woody.
he couldn't leave Australia.
He's one of, honestly, so
That's
Tom
what
Hanks,
he,
one of my
stuck there.
most iconic characters. Him in the movie Big is the story of my life. Like, I think I'm still just a child who, like, talked to his Zoltar machine and got teleported to being 38.
Every movie he's in is a fucking classic. Like
What's the
Saving
one where
Private Ryan.
What's the one who grabs the
Shawshank
dude by
Redemption.
the dick?
Or not Shawshank Redemption. Green Mile.
There you go. Clip that. Clip that.
Clipping.
the Undertaker of handies.
The Undertaker. Oh man, I can't wait for wrestling tonight, man.
Dude.
I told shit, my clip's not working. But I told the Night Marcher that he needs to have a pallbearer, and I was like, I totally would do it for you, bro. Just letting you know. All right, we are at guys. We got a wrestling match to go to tonight, so we're at about an hour,
But we're not
and 15
wrestling in
minutes. We're not wrestling in it, yeah, unfortunately. But
this time
we will be recording video, and we will be interviewing one of the wrestlers that actually participates in the league, and we're going to get the inside digs.
the scoops.
We're going to get the scoops on the process and what he going through his head when he's actually wrestling in the match and stuff like that. And it'll be good to have a breakdown of.
We're gonna extrapolate that out too. I think leading up to that show, we were gonna talk about wrestling shit that we like, what we observe, and then when he comes on, we're gonna interview him about the footage, but also about our take on what we had talked about previously, because we could be full of shit when we most likely are.
Yeah.
So
It'll be a fun show.
I think it'll be like a couple weeks. It'll be like a theme, and that's
a little bit of a
something
lead up to it.
we
Yeah.
haven't really done here yet.
Yeah.
So we're excited, guys.
In the interviews, I'm going to have to maybe rearrange some things in this room, but I think we can get it set up where he'll be comfortable.
Rearrange your guts.
It's not a big room
with that
we're doing
big
in
Bill
here.
burrito.
It's already filled with two big guys who love bear hugs. So,
Bro, already filled with two big guys. The name of your sex tape. Rotisserie Chris, hashtag.
I'm going to go full on Burt Kreischer in this bitch, dude. Fucking take the shirt
Your
off.
transformer name is Spit Roast.
Put an apple in my mouth.
Mr. Bucket, put your balls in my mouth. Grow up. Grow up.
My sister said you can have Brian, by the way, so.
Just put him on layaway. Like, don't want.
Yeah, you gotta help me with the soundboard, man, because I'm like, I thought we'd be using these all the time, but.
No, that's right before the thing I was looking at. Because I gotta have them.
Are you gonna get one?
Yeah, I gotta.
You gonna get a stream deck?
I got to. Because I gotta have my shit on deck. Because I can't.
Yeah, I'll just make you like a separate folder, and then you can. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to hit that. But I'll make you like a separate.
I'm just sounds.
folder
That's
where
all.
you can put whatever sound clips you want into it.
Bro, can I be Soundwave? I just wanted that, like, because that's the best transformer of all time. Soundwave. I just want to be responsible for that.
Like
I want
like a
limited
voice changer?
responsibilities.
Or what are you talking about?
Do they have that? A sound?
Yeah,
a
There's a
soundboard.
voice changer.
No,
I don't-
but for that transformer, there's gotta be, right?
Probably. I don't know if I have that
Megatron.
effect on here.
There's probably ways to create it.
Hello? Hello?
Bing, bing.
Check. Hello? Hello?
No, yeah, you're lying.
Yeah. I don't know. I forget how to turn the FX.
I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you kill me? Dude, we gotta put that "We Are Failures" in frame somewhere.
We gotta have it displayed. Yeah, I
The,
better not fuck with sound stuff right now.
The smiley or the sad face underneath reminds me of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Remember the little bits, dudes? The little asshole.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
bites?
The Moonanites.
Yeah. Show me this.
Come, we will take over the planet now.
Who's it? Whoa. Goose. Bubba,
I hear him out there.
come in.
Come here. Logan. Lucy Goose. me get the tour. Why am I not hearing music? Uh-oh, what did I screw up? There we go. Check, 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 check. Is he coming in? You want to put him on camera? Can you hear me? We good? You hear the music and everything? Check, 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 check. We got a special guest that's going to be making his way to the podcast room now. He's a professional Lego builder. He's been a pro for at least 5 years now. Let's see. What do you got, bud? Nice. So it looks like we got Luke on the Tauntaun. We got an AT-AT with a Stormtrooper. And we got Boba Fett in his ship. I forget what the ship's called. What's Boba Fett's ship called?
It didn't say in the Lego set.
It didn't say it on the Lego set? Boba Fett's pretty damn cool, though, man.
It only said Boba Fett's Starfighter Microfighter. That's all it said.
There you go. Pretty cool.
And I built the all three of these by myself.
And you did it in like record time, bud. Guys, this is Logan. This is Chase's son. He is our special guest today. And so what's your what was the hardest Lego you ever built?
Well, the one that I took 3 days on, which is $170 Millennium Falcon.
Oh.
That's the biggest Lego set I've ever
It took you
built.
how long?
3 days.
3 days. That's pretty quick though, man.
The first one I got 4 bags done. The second one 2, and the third 4.
Is it your favorite Lego?
Yeah, and well, I know there's more versions of it, but they're more expensive than that.
Yeah.
Than that.
Have you begged your dad for the Death Star?
I don't know if they have any Death Stars left.
It's super expensive, so I don't blame your dad for not getting it. But they do have one. But it's massive. It's literally as big as like a beach ball.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So what's the last movie you saw?
Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
What'd you
Rise of
think?
the Beasts.
What's your honest opinion about it?
I think it was pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Transformer?
I have 2.
Yeah?
Bumblebee and Optimus Prime.
Those are the crowd favorites for sure. Anything any cool Switch games you're playing lately?
Well, I kind of just got into the game called Minecraft. But
You just got into Minecraft?
Well, I haven't. Well, I've been kind of watching the videos for a long time, but well, I haven't been playing it. I know recently we just got it, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh, you haven't played it yet?
Since we need a Microsoft account, and I had a staycation with my grandparents.
Yeah,
so.
damn you, Microsoft, for making people sign up for your accounts. It's not right. I don't agree with that either. It's a pain in the butt. So, you ready for wrestling tonight? You've never been to a wrestling match, right?
Mhm.
Have you ever watched WWE or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Oh man, you're in for a treat tonight, bud. I don't think you. I wait till you see these people flying off the ropes and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. But
I know my dad showed me a video of that, but yeah.
What do you think of it? Are you excited for it? Or are you not sure?
Not sure.
Not sure? Okay. I think you'll like it. I think you'll have a good time.
Okay.
But we'll see, right? Anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
No? Well, it was great having you on, Logan. Thanks for coming and joining us on the show today. You're awesome. And yeah, bud, we'll have you on again in the future, and we'll get your breakdowns of like some new movies and video games and stuff that come out. Some of your favorite stuff you're playing right now.
Okay.
How's that sound? Good?
Good.
All right, man. Thank you. Everybody, give Logan a hand. Yeah. For first guest, he was actually pretty good. I think he was a worthy guest to have on the show. I like to get kids' opinions on things. I think they're like
because that's the real, right?
the purest
Yeah.
like opinion of something.
Like
right?
we can formulate stuff based on like our other experiences, but if it sucks, they'll just like, nah, I don't like it.
So he seems like he's on the fence about wrestling tonight, but we'll see. We'll get his honest opinion on that too.
Yeah,
later,
I'll get some B-roll of him, like his reactions.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, get him on camera for sure. See how he reacts to stuff because I don't think he knows what he's getting into tonight.
I don't think so either. And I've never been to this production. The last time I went to anything wrestling, I think was like an episode of SmackDown in like 1999 or something. Like it was like at the Cow Palace.
Yeah, I think I went to Monday Night Raw in the like early 2000s.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've never been to a local show like this. I've never. So I'm excited. I'm just
now. No offense to those guys, but don't expect like WWE
no
production.
But what I am equating it to is kind of like those old Knights of the Round Table things at like the Excalibur, right? Kind of campy, but you pick out your favorite ones and you hope they kind of do their thing, you know?
They do have like some huge dudes, and some of the matches are pretty fun. I don't know if they had this guy from Alaska, so I guess they trade wrestlers. So wrestlers from Alaska will come to Hawaii and vice versa. Will go Hawaii to Alaska, and they'll wrestle in each other's league. It's kind of like a split, like a trade. Like a. It's like when a player goes from one soccer team to another to play with them for a while, to. So, but this guy was called the Yoga Dude or something like that. Super hilarious though. His persona was great. Like. He had the best persona of all the wrestlers there that night, I think, minus McKenna Cruz, of course. But the championship match was pretty good too. There's a guy who's fighting tonight. He's a champion. He uses pineapples, and they like tie pineapples to the ring posts.
What? And he like takes them off as
and
a
he
weapon?
they slam each other onto the ring posts and stuff like that.
Oh shit!
But there was another dude he was fighting, and his whole thing was no, and then the whole crowd would be like yes. So it was, I don't know. You'll see. It's fun. It's fun. It's a good time. All right. You want to get into the Starfield?
Let's get into
stuff?
Starfield. Yeah, that should be a nice end cap.
Yeah. Unless you want to talk about asteroids. Nah, let's skip that because I don't want to get
we can't watch it,
copyrighted
right?
too. Yeah, I don't think they'll. That's what we always get tagged for movie trailers. So. All right, guys. The big talk of the week, aside from Star Wars Outlaws, was Starfield.
Bethesda.
And Bethesda has its history with game releases. We all know this, but I don't know, man. You know, sometimes I just hope they know that, man, I gotta find spots for these.
Time.
But we all know the history with Bethesda and their releases and how it's hit or miss. So let's get into this trailer and see what it's all about.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
Didn't mention 76. Didn't mention 76.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
I love space games, though. probably gonna get suckered into this.
Well, that thing looks
You're
cool.
part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
So pretty.
Yeah. But so ambitious that it's scary.
Yeah, there's just no way. So they were talking about some of the big points. One of them being that those aren't backdrops.
They're already pushing the skin packs.
It sucks because you don't
packs.
really know what it is, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna put money into it if it's something that you only use for the first 3 levels. You know?
Right.
But yeah, they're like the those planet backgrounds.
Yeah.
Those aren't backgrounds. That's the planet in real time.
Right.
Like you could
it's
go
rendered, right?
Yeah. So it's that to me is amazing. That you can work on that macro micro level.
And what if people are, because the mod community is pretty strong in games like Fallout and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if people make their own planets. They start making their own planets and putting them in the game. Like that'd be kind of nuts. But
that would be cool.
I think because UE
you said there's
5,
thousands of them.
Unreal Engine 5 is literally accessible to anybody. So if you just start creating maps that are compatible with the game, like there's gonna be people out there I think that do it.
You think there's gonna be like a way for them to highlight like a certain amount of like collaborators and stuff like that? Hey, like check out this planet made by this user.
Yeah, usually when they do like custom maps, they won't allow it in the main game story, but you can like go to like a custom lobby or something like that, right, and play it there. So they may do that, and then if it becomes popular enough, sometimes they'll add them into the game.
I just don't know. With this, the scope of this game looks so big. I don't know how anyone could have the time to add more shit to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks so fucking pretty.
Some of this, like, you'll be able to fully customize your character. Something we were talking about.
You know what
with
makes me
other
sad though
games.
is that it still looks like it basically plays like Mass Effect.
Right.
Where so it's like, oh, this is so revolutionary.
I feel like it's gonna be Elder Scrolls, but in space.
I feel like this.
And it wasn't until
That's the
now
game. That's
that we
the
had
game
to take
president,
note.
right?
Yeah, that's the.
I feel like he's definitely wearing like a bougie brand of slippers with pants.
with socks.
Yeah.
No, he's got socks on.
think
Socks
he's
with
got
slippers.
socks?
But just how many plants were you saying they were talking
There's
about?
thousands.
Just the expanse of the universe and just.
I did see like a counter argument though that was like, well, what's in? There's nothing on these planets, so like,
Yeah.
what's the point of having all these planets when there's nothing to do on them? But
I mean,
they do an interview with the creators and like how he's taking shit right here. I really like the segment that they released. They were talking to different creators and how they like to play the game. So some people like to play it like stealthy. Some people like to play it run and gun. But one of the creators, she's like, I just like to steal sandwiches. And she puts them in her ship. And there's like, she has a segment of her ship just dedicated to stealing sandwiches.
I want to find some of those because
boundless,
It was towards the
vast
end,
buildings.
like maybe 3/4.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of.
And I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
What if you can scan your own face into the game?
Come on.
Or what if you
Physical,
come up
man.
with your
New
doppelganger
recruit for
in the
Argos
game?
Extractors?
Yeah, right.
Ring any bells?
It'd be like
To
this looks
professionals
just
anyway,
like me.
given what happened the last time.
We're
Oh,
also
that's where
giving
they.
you the
I
option
think
to
that's where they're
customize your
starting to
build
get
even
into
further by letting you pick up to 3
customizing
traits.
stuff.
Traits are
This
completely
part's cool
optional,
too.
and they come
This
with
is
their own
pretty
advantages
revolutionary,
and
I think.
disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Oh, that's such a Fallout
That guy's
vibe.
crazy.
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near.
It looks so much like Fallout, though. That's exactly
Yeah.
what the NPCs in Fallout look like. You're like this wide-lipped freaking.
You breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is
little
kid stuff.
creepy.
You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you.
That's
no matter
kinda
what
cool.
you choose,
I want to be a
plenty of ways
cowboy if
for
I play
It's
this game.
it's Fallout in space, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like you get all the selection choices. You can piss people off. You can be friends with them.
Steal their sandwiches.
You can just murder all of them and piss everybody off. So and so didn't like that.
I think this is. Oh, this is where they start. There she is. She's the one that steals sandwiches.
I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to be a hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best
Grandma.
moments are the ones you
Grandma.
discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really
Buggy.
about going to strange new places.
Literally,
meeting
there's a
interesting
bug
people,
right
and
after
getting
that.
sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just
Say.
waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy.
This is inviting so many bugs into this game, dude.
I know,
I'm
and
telling
it
you
just
right
doesn't
now,
make
it's gonna
sense,
be-
like-
you're gonna fall on a planet, and then all of a sudden you're gonna get spit out into space, and just be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And it's just like you don't need to have thousands. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
But like, just imagine. This is why I don't understand why games get this adventurous, right?
Yeah.
Imagine just our one planet.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to experience our one planet.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It would take
landing,
you, like, a whole
landing
lifetime.
here, and then having to mine or do a mission,
Yeah.
and then going to Brazil and having that would take you an eternity.
Yeah.
So these planets are going to be. There's 2 cities on the whole planet.
Yeah.
You don't need a whole planet. Just put multiple of those cities in one planet. you
Yeah.
know? It's fluff, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you will hit certain planets, and you'll just be like, "Why is this
Yeah.
even here?"
We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder. And sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Oh, Bethesda, do not fuck this up, dude. Like minor bugs and stuff. As long as it's not game breaking, you know, like you said, we.
Hey everybody,
deal
we've
with it,
shown
but-
you. So
Oh,
much
he's wearing
stuff.
shoes.
We thought we'd just
He is
take a
wearing
little
shoes.
break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put
Okay,
so much
time to sell you
detail
some merch.
into our
Yeah.
game worlds, and
But
we love the
not
opportunity.
gonna lie,
It's the most exciting part of this
custom
video.
limited
The controller
edition
looks
Starfield
dope.
Controller. It's awesome. It is
It's
now,
on sale
you know,
on
our
Amazon
favorite controller.
for
We
80
love
bucks.
this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Wait.
So fucking pretty. The design language on here is just gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would want this even if I don't have a game.
Yeah.
So there's that part of it. And then wait,
This
the
is
watch is
and
fucking
we love
sick.
the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
That case is so sick.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic.
So they did
heavy,
get inspiration
comes with
from
a
NASA. That was
Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
What if the watch links to
We
the
actually
game?
have something
That'd be
else.
so sick.
Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox
Oh, that's right,
hardware
Xbox
team,
bought
and
'em out.
together we have
Forgot about that.
created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we
This part
created the
feels so
first ever
cheesy, though.
Custom headset with Xbox.
Like, you know those commercials where they're like,
who makes those?
I hate having moderate to severe. You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah.
you
And
clearly
this is
don't have either. Like, or else you wouldn't say moderate to severe. You'd say, I have severe fucking plaque psoriasis. So they're like, we love this. And he's like grabbing it and he's like, he's never held a controller before. Fucking get out of your dork.
They look like Razer headsets, actually, but I'm not.
No, I like that dial.
controller.
That dial means everything to me. Even if it doesn't nothing.
But I do want that controller, regardless of whether I get the game or not.
I want it for you, dude. I'm never gonna get an Xbox unless it's like free, so I'm never gonna get that.
And I can
but-
use it on my PC too. So
Yeah.
doesn't have a brand on it either. So, but I think it's a Razer headset. It looks like a Razer headset.
Is Razer an affiliate with Microsoft or no?
Not that I know of. I guarantee they paid one of the big headset makers to
Yeah.
make it though. But it does look like a Razer headset.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building,
that's cool.
That's
and
a
customizing.
Mass Effect
I think
trait
what's
too.
cool about this whole system that we
Is that guy evil?
generate the planet itself.
His eyes were all the way black. You soulless
Whoa!
fuck.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Fucking lead developer, the Antichrist. Get out.
Spawn of Satan.
Buy our game.
Play our game. Give me your soul.
And take it straight to hell.
His eyes are really dark, though. It's kind of weird. Like,
Cool about
maybe
this
it's the
whole
lighting. No.
system that we.
He's French. That's why.
That's why.
French Canadians.
That's why.
The God, I'm
His
afraid
ears
of
are kind of even
Canadians.
devilish a little bit. I don't know what it
Right.
is, and the hair too.
Bro,
Like he's
right
yeah,
under our nose.
He's got that evil hairline too. I don't know.
Yeah, what do they call it? The Vegeta?
Yeah.
The Devil's Peak? Or
Yeah.
Widow's Peak?
Widow's Peak. Yeah.
Oh, for him, it's the Devil's Peak.
You're supposed to be working on Diablo, bro. You're wrong game.
Planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Can you launch nukes? Is my
Aggressive
question.
creatures have been
All
disrupting
the
our
Fallout.
experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the
Wait,
same
so
planet that
he
you had,
voiced
you
that
would have
character?
a different story to tell.
It sounded like him a little bit too, didn't it?
Yeah. Does it bum you out that this is supposed to be like so far in the future, but the guns are pretty
yes.
much the same?
I
as,
was
like,
thinking that exact same thing. I'm like, you're still using pistols and shotguns, and yeah, it's like not futuristic feeling at all. I mean, even Fallout had like futuristic feeling weapons. You had like laser guns and Gatling gun, like these mega
or
Gatling
even like
guns.
Dead Space had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the mining.
It's
tool.
fine. I get why they do it. They want
There'll be
people
more
to be,
than that.
You want
but
to explore.
They probably
and
don't
see
want
what
to
you
show
can
too much.
find. Harvest resources and be
platypus.
on your way,
Hey, there you go. There's a little futuristic ash in there, I guess.
or simply take
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's
views.
just for mining.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that
Kill
certain
it.
creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You
So
can
it's going to
get
have a camp
experience
system too.
and-
Then, so this feels like a Bethesda game. A lot. It feels a lot like Fallout in space. Is what I'm getting the vibe from right now. Because you'll be able to build a camp and then harvest shit and then build up your camp and it'll create resources for
Right,
you.
and then you
so in
use
Fallout
it.
76, you can make like water purifiers and then you could like harvest animals and plants and shit like that. So and you can make like farms.
What do you do with those resources?
You can use them to craft materials. So you can use them to like make guns or outfits or like a table. Like you can
So
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I just don't. Why does it
and
say cough?
rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole
It said
system.
cough in the little thing.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light
This
is
part's cool.
calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
This is gonna murder every like low tier graphics card on the planet, dude. If you got a 1060 right now, you're effed. You're so screwed.
Speaking of murder, the French
Like
Canadian
I don't even think
guy.
I don't think my graphics card will be able to handle this game like very well on like 2K.
Oh.
Maybe 1080, but
Make sure that Nvidia stock goes up.
shit. I'm so on hold about buying a video card right now because I feel like they're just like such a cash grab right now. They are overcharging for all their shit.
Or are you familiar
They're
with
making
the
all their
prices
money
before?
off of like AI chips right now. So
Yeah.
most of their profits coming from all these giant corporations like Google and shit buying up all their AI chips, which are way more expensive than your consumer graphics cards.
So they just don't give a fuck and
So
then
I think-
putting money into it?
Exactly. I think they just don't give a shit about consumer graphics cards. They're like, you're going to either pay it or you're just going to
Yeah.
say, fuck it, you know?
There's no reason for us to invest more.
Like, you guys can complain all you want. That's not where
Yeah.
our cash cow
Yeah,
is.
that's-
You know? Because so many people got on board and bought graphics cards during the pandemic, and they overpaid for them so much money.
It's like a drug dealer, and you're like, "Can I get a dime bag?" And he's like, "Bro, I'm selling bricks."
Yeah.
to this guy over here.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your dime bag.
Yeah. And I'm selling it like
Yeah,
double
I'm-
the markup that it normally was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm selling to these rich white kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm selling parsley to these rich white kids, and you want to dime my good stuff.
If you
Get
want the
outta here.
best, you got to just drop some dough, bro. I don't know what to tell you. If not, you're not smoking anymore. So, or you got to deal with that crap weed you had from before.
Don't give me no Bammer weed. It just looks empty. Like, it looks very pretty, but
After
very
some
empty.
exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes
This
and
stuff is
sizes,
actually kind of fun,
serving
though.
all different purposes.
I
You
used to
can
love
even
building
live in
camps
them.
in
Assign
Fallout
crew and
76. So.
companions to work at your outposts for
I
added
don't like those
bonuses
guys.
and set up extractors to harvest resources.
Until
while
someone
you're
raids your shit and destroys your whole
Something
fucking
cool we
base.
have this
But you know.
time is we have a new fly camp.
So they can't
where you can
exist
toggle
in the
between
same
conflict
place. If you
building,
make a
or you
base
can
here, can they make a base there too? But it's like on another layer or something, or how does that work?
I would imagine with so many planets, you'll be allowed to make so many camps in so many places, but it's probably going to be limited. I would think they would limit it to like maybe you can have 3 camps on 3 different planets, because usually a camp is like a waypoint, right? So you can instantly like teleport
Travel there,
there or
okay.
something, you know. So they don't want you to be able to do that everywhere. So they limit how many you're going to be.
But
able
what
to
I'm
do. I don't
saying
know
is,
how
like,
many-
say you build
thousands of
this one
planets,
here,
though?
right?
Yeah.
And then some other fucking player builds right next to it. Like, can they
Yeah.
do that, or does it happen like when they see it, it's blank, so they can put it in the same place?
No,
it just happens at 2. You know what I mean? 2
Yeah.
parallel universes, sort of thing.
If you're on the same server, generally you couldn't put your camp in the same
Okay,
spot as
okay.
somebody else. So there are times where you would go into Fallout 76, and if another player had their camp close enough to yours, your camp wouldn't spawn in because it'd be like someone already has a camp in your location.
Oh, fuck.
So you would usually leave the server and go to a different server at that point because you're like, I want my camp, right? You can, if you run into that issue though, they would let you rebuild. There's like it'll save the blueprint of your camp, and you can rebuild the whole thing on another piece of land, and it wouldn't charge you for it. But most times people just leave the server because they like where their camp is at on the
Yeah.
map. Like there's certain resources and stuff that they're
yeah,
close
there's
to.
probably there's areas that are probably better than others.
Yeah, like if you're running like a main, like, hey, I'm gonna be making water all day, you want to be next to a river, right? Like your spot on the river with like not a lot of high level enemies stealing, like destroying your shit.
Yeah.
So
Use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
I wish you could do this in real life, dude.
this shit gets addicting though. You can literally spend
That's the
hours
problem, and
just
yeah,
building your camp.
And just going between 2 different options on one. Oh, do I want this? Do I want it here?
Yeah.
Or do I even want this one? Do I want this? Yeah.
But it's fun actually. It's super addicting though. But that makes it fun for single players too, because like you don't have to join up with other people. You can just be like, hey, I just want to get resources so I can build the most badass camp. You know
I can already fucking tell that there's gonna be separate Reddit forums and shit just for look at my base.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's basically what's it called? What was the game that everyone played during the pandemic? The Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
It's Animal Crossing for bigger dorks.
for adults. I mean, nothing against Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a great game too, but yeah, it's like this shit. You can add like workout equipment and posters and furniture and.
I
all
love
that
how you
stuff,
can
and-
add workout equipment in game, but none of
Yeah.
us are going to the actual gym. So I.
Well, and they have perks too, like your bed would give you extra stamina for a certain amount of time if you slept in it, and then you have like a workbench in your house, so you can build weapons
Shit
in your
faster.
house and stuff like that. So it used to be a lot of fun. Like Fallout 76 started out shitty, but it turned into something worthy of playing. It just took a while.
And they got a lot of bad shit because of the merchandising too. So I hope that doesn't happen with the watch. I kind of want the watch, and I wear an Apple Watch all the time, so I'll probably never wear it. But I want that fucking case. I want to put something
It looks super
stupid in
cool.
there. I want to put something like my wallet in there.
Yeah.
And every day I have to.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you bought that merch because the merch looks cool as shit.
It's pretty.
Even if you don't have the game, it's like it's still a cool thing to wear, right? Like,
because I'm never gonna play this game.
Shit, I wanted to get the Pip Boy for fucking Fallout. And
It
shit
looks
like
so
that,
cool,
you know?
dude.
Like,
I wanted the gas mask.
yeah, the helmets. Dude.
Yeah.
I see people making them on like Etsy and shit all the time too, and I'm like so tempted to just like buy them because they 3D print them and then they.
Dude,
they,
did I tell you about
they
the
do it?
person I follow on Etsy that does luchador masks?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
I'm
Did you
good.
bring a luchador mask tonight? No.
I'm gonna get one custom made though.
We're gonna have to wear them for the show though. I
They're
think.
gonna go look in the crowd. It's
You said
the
you got an extra one
Wolverine.
for me?
Huh?
You got an extra one I can wear?
No, it's just dun.
Okay, maybe I'll get one.
Dude, you should fucking
rock
pop
the
off.
luchador mask.
What are the button? Dude, do they make button pants anymore? The pop off. Like, remember those?
I think so. Yeah.
The
like
party
the
boy
Adidas
pants.
pull away short.
I don't
pants.
think they do anymore, dude.
Nah, they do.
I don't think they do
Don't
anymore.
basketball players and still use that shit and stuff every now and then?
Nah,
swear
don't do
they
that.
do.
They don't do that. There's no way. I think they should take off
Just
their
go to
pants
Ross,
like a
dude.
normal.
There's probably a bunch of them at
You
Ross.
missed an S. You can go to Ross's.
Whatever.
I hate
Ross.
that shit. Ugh. Costco's, Ross's. All right. Well, we're nearing our
Are you
time
gonna get
cap.
it? Are you gonna get the game?
No. I'll come over and play in your sandbox.
I'm fucking tempted so much.
Get it.
man. That game like is hitting all my favorite buttons right now.
No.
Space game, open world, like legit open world, complete customization of characters.
Buggy as shit.
Buggy as shit. It will be. There will be bugs. But that sounds like something out of Starship Troopers.
Yeah, or like when they built fucking Milani Malka.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. We got through a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
There was a secret invasion.
I think we watched that off stream.
Yeah, we'll watch that later. But we covered Starfield today. We covered Tom Holland wanting to walk away from Spider-Man, a little bit of Diablo 4,
Domino.
Deadpool 3, Prince of
Oof.
Persia, and Star Wars Outlaws. That's going to wrap up episode 8. We got to go to a wrestling match. So stay tuned for content about the wrestling match. Not next week, but probably we'll probably talk a little wrestling next week to lead up to episode. What are we at now?
Not 8. This is 8,
This
right?
is 9.
Are you saying no in German or are you
9. This is episode 9, I believe, right? I know I might have wrote 8, but I think it's actually 9.
Oh no shit.
But so stay tuned for that. Follow us at the Smash Bros on Instagram. Hit the subscribe and like button. I did write 8 on Twitch. I knew it. We're on 9 now. I never update Twitch though, so I was like, shit. I was doing the thumbnail for episode 8 today. So, yeah, stay tuned for our re-uploads. If you guys want to watch the replays, go on youtube.com/@the-Smash-Bros, and you will get to our page where we're gonna be. I have to repost a couple of our VODs from last week, but we'll get all those posted by the end of the week, hopefully, by Sunday ish. And then, yeah, we got shirts and merch. Streamlabs.com/ I almost said the wrong podcast. Streamlabs.com/the Smash Bros.
Ooh, and he calls me by the
Merch.
other girl's name. Ooh.
You are not that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, until next week, guys, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Let us know what you think of the earlier time. And if that was like
and if
better
you
for
want
you all.
fucking Lego material.
I know
too.
our fellow Torontoans, is that what they're called?
Torontonians?
Torontonians?
Raptors.
I know they appreciate it because it was a little earlier for them. They're on the East Coast time. So
Oh yeah, much love to them by the way. I hope they're not still on fire.
good to see you guys in the chat. Good luck in hell.
Yeah.
With Diablo.
with the fucking Bethesda guy. French Canadian devil.
And yeah, it was good to have you guys for the whole show, man. That's awesome. Tell your friends if you liked what you did. And yeah, we'll see you all next week. Appreciate you being here.
Love you guys. Bye.